What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So what we'll be talking about today would be the three modes on the Yi gimbal. The first mode, which is the pan mode, followed by the second mode, the pan and tilt mode, and the third one, which would be the lock mode. Okay, so here's the setup. At the top, that's the Yi 4K camera, followed by the Yi gimbal, and followed by the Yi holder. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we need to turn on the camera, followed by the gimbal, followed by switching on the gimbal, one hard press, and there we go. So let's start with the first mode, which is the pan mode. Okay, so whenever you activate your whenever you first switch on your gimbal, it automatically goes onto the default mode, which is the pan mode. So the pan mode can easily be seen or illustrated by the LED indicator, the single flashing indicator. So that shows that we are on the first mode, the pan mode. Okay, so what pan mode does is it's tilt and roll locked, and pan axis follows the movement of the gimbal. Okay, so take for instance, when I move the gimbal to the left, as we can see, the camera follows. Okay, so the camera can pan as freely on left or right. So when I move the gimbal to the facing the right, the camera follows too. Okay. What it doesn't do, it's basically when I tilt the gimbal upwards, as you can see, the camera continues to face the same direction, and when I tilt the gimbal downwards, as you can see, the tilt is locked. Okay, so that's pan mode.
So if we turn the gimbal to the left, easily we can see that the camera pans freely on left or right. Okay.
And at the same time, if we tilt the gimbal upwards, you can see the camera face upwards. So it's not facing directly to the camera as before on the first pan mode. And when we tilt the gimbal downwards, the camera will face downwards. Okay, so that's pan and tilt mode. Third mode, the lock mode. To get to the lock mode from the pan and tilt mode, we need to get back to the pan mode first. So to get back to the pan mode, we simply need to hit the button once. Okay, as we can see, we are back onto the pan mode. That's mode 1. So to get to mode 2, we simply hit the button again. Okay, so as indicated on the LED indicator, the 3 flashing LED lights means we are now on the lock mode. Okay, so what lock mode means is all axes are locked and the gimbal only points to one direction.
Okay, so we move the gimbal to the left, to the right. As you can see, the camera continues to face to the front. Okay, so we tilt the gimbal up and tilt the gimbal downwards. The camera continues to face to the front. Okay, cool. So basically, the 3 modes on the Yi gimbal. First of all, the pan mode, followed by the pan and tilt mode, and last but not least, the lock mode. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching.